If I told you I was married, would that change how you see me?
Why haven't you told me before?
Because I didn't want to lose you.
I became his mistress to save my marriage.
Marriage is supposed to feel safe. But lately I don't feel it. David is here, but he's not really here. And I can't stop wondering, is there someone else? Or is it just me imagining things?
I watch him sometimes, pretending everything is normal. His reading, scrolling. I don't even know what. He barely looks at me anymore. And I can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. He's here, but not really. I can feel him slipping away, and I don't know how to stop it. I've tried talking, but he says everything's fine. That's not fine. I can see it in his eyes. There's someone, something, taking him from me. And then the idea hit me. I knew it was risky, maybe dangerous. But I had to know the truth. So, I created someone else. A version of me David couldn't ignore. Me creating a fake social media profile, picking a photo, writing a bio, crafting personality traits. I became her. Confident, mysterious, intriguing. Everything I felt I had lost in myself, I gave to her.
Hi, David. Just came across your profile. You seem interesting.
And just like that, I was no longer just his wife. I was someone else. Someone who could see him in a way he'd forgotten. It started small. Casual messages. Shared interests. Jokes. But then, it deepened. He opened up to her, opened up to me, without knowing it. I feel like you don't open up to anyone. Why?
I don't know. Maybe I just don't feel understood at home.
My heart tightened. It wasn't infidelity I suspected. It was emotional neglect. And I realized how much he'd been holding back, even from me. Every night, our chats grew longer. Every message pulled him closer. I watched him laugh at my words, smile at things I had said. And yet, he had no idea it was me. I haven't felt this understood in years. She gets me. It hurt. And yet, I couldn't stop. I needed to know, how far would he go? How much of his heart was slipping away without me even noticing? And then, it happened. The moment that would change everything. His last message lit up my screen. Can we meet? My chest tightened. I had started this game, but was I ready for what I would discover? Would I regret it? Or would it finally bring us back together? I couldn't believe what I'd done. I had pulled him into my trap, but now, he wanted to meet her. Me. But not me. Someone else. Someone he wouldn't recognize. I'd changed my hair, wore glasses he'd never imagined me in, even my voice would be slightly different. I needed him to see her, not me. I got to the cafe early, sitting at a corner table where I could watch him enter. Every heartbeat was deafening. Every step I took felt like a gamble. What if he sees something familiar in me? No. I had to be her, not me. He had to fall for her, for the first time. And then I saw him, looking around nervously, unaware that the woman he was looking for was sitting just a few feet away. My stomach twisted with a mix of fear and anticipation. He spotted me, hesitated, then walked over. I could feel every bit of his curiosity and uncertainty. My disguise worked, he didn't recognize me.
Hi. It's really nice to finally meet you.
Me, as fake persona, slightly altering my voice.
Hi, David. You're even more charming in person.
I could feel the tension, the excitement. He leaned in, speaking softly, telling me things he'd never told me before. He trusted her, me, without knowing it.
I don't know why, but I feel like I can tell you anything. I haven't felt this understood in years.
Me, thinking. And that's exactly what I needed him to feel. Connected, vulnerable, honest. We talked for what felt like hours. He admitted his loneliness, his fears, even his frustrations with me. Each confession was a dagger and a lesson all at once.
Sometimes I feel lost. I feel like I'm living in the same house but with a stranger.
Me. This hurts. It hurts that he feels that way, and yet I can't stop. I need to see how far this goes. I probed gently, asking questions about his dreams, his regrets, his hidden desires, each answer pulling him closer to her, closer to me. I decided to push the boundaries a little. Just enough to see if he would cross them, but not enough to hurt him physically. I wanted his heart, not his guilt.
Do you think you could ever trust someone like me completely?
David, hesitant.
I don't know. I've never felt this understood. It scares me.
Perfect, I thought. Exactly where I want him. Just as the waiter brought our coffee, he looked at me with a nervous smile and said, "I want to see you again. Tomorrow. Same place." My chest tightened. Tomorrow, the next step. And I realized I was walking a dangerous line. One wrong move and he might realize the truth. Or I might realize something about myself I wasn't ready to face. I thought I knew what I was doing. I thought I could control it. But the moment he asked to see me again, I realized how dangerous this had become. Every word he spoke, every laugh, every secret he shared, pulled him closer to her, and closer to me. And somewhere deep inside, I couldn't tell if I was doing this for us, or just for myself. Me waiting in a quiet cafe corner, checking my disguise in a reflection, adjusting scarf and glasses. I arrived early again, heart hammering. I could feel it. He was excited to see her, to see me, but not me. My disguise had to be perfect. David enters, scanning the cafe nervously. His eyes light up when he sees me. David.
Hey, I've been thinking about you all day.
Me, slightly altering voice.
You're thinking about me, that's flattering.
I felt a thrill I didn't expect. Part of me hated that he was falling for someone who wasn't real. But another part couldn't deny it was intoxicating. We talked again for hours. This time, it got deeper, more intimate. He admitted feelings he hadn't admitted to me in years. David.
I don't know why. I just feel like I can tell you everything. I've never felt this way with anyone, not even her.
Me, thinking. Not even me. Oh God, he doesn't even know it's me. He's giving his heart to someone who doesn't exist. He leaned closer, speaking in whispers. Every word, every confession, felt like a knife. A knife that cut me, and yet, revealed what he truly wanted from me all along. I wanted to see how far he'd go. Not physically, but emotionally. How much of himself would he give to her, to me? I pushed gently. Me.
Do you ever feel like you could trust someone completely? Like they could understand you better than anyone else?
David, hesitant, earnest.
I think I could. With you. I feel like you get me in a way no one else does.
Perfect, I thought. Exactly what I needed to see. Exactly where I needed him. Closer to her, closer to me. But then, I felt something I wasn't prepared for. Watching him fall, my heart ached. Not because he was falling for her, but because he was falling for me, and he didn't even know it. Me stirring my coffee, hands trembling slightly, heart pounding. I wanted to reach across the table, touch his hand, tell him everything, but I couldn't. The risk was too high. And yet, every moment, I questioned myself. Was this love? Was this obsession? Or just punishment for a marriage we had both neglected? Just as I was about to leave, he looked up with a hopeful smile and said, "David."
Can we do this again tomorrow? I don't want this to end.
My chest tightened. Tomorrow. Another day of deception. Another day of falling in love with a lie. And I realized I was in deeper than I ever imagined. One wrong move, and everything would shatter. I never imagined it would feel like this. I created her, my alter ego, to test him, to see the truth. But the truth is more dangerous than I expected. Every time I hear him laugh, every time he leans in, every time he trusts her, I feel both exhilarated and guilty. I didn't expect to fall into this trap myself. The next day, I arrived at the same cafe, my disguise flawless. Glasses, scarf, even the way I walked, every detail meticulously planned. He was already there, waiting. David.
I was hoping you'd come.
Of course, I wouldn't miss it.
I felt my heart tighten. He didn't know it was me. He couldn't know. And yet, every word he spoke, every glance, made my chest ache. He started talking again, about his fears, his regrets, his unmet needs. And I listened, quietly, letting him believe he was speaking to someone else. David.
Sometimes I feel like I'm failing. Not at work, not at life, but at love. I can't connect. I feel lost.
I wanted to reach out and comfort him, to tell him everything, but I couldn't. The whole point was to see the truth, but at what cost? I gently nudged him, asking questions, trying to guide him without revealing who I was. Each confession was like pulling at a thread, unraveling the man I married and revealing the man he could be. By now, I could see it clearly. He was falling. Falling for her, and unknowingly, for me. And I was falling too, falling for him in a way I hadn't allowed myself in years. Me, internal thought. What am I doing? This isn't love. It's a test, a trap. And yet, I can't stop. I want him to feel this connection, even if it's not real. But every moment, I wonder, when will the truth destroy us? I wanted to tell him it was me, that he had nothing to seek elsewhere. But the fear of losing him completely, kept my lips sealed. I started asking myself questions I wasn't ready to answer. If I reveal myself now, would he hate me? Would he forgive me? Or would this lie shatter everything we've built? Me, thinking aloud softly, am I punishing him, or protecting our love? Or am I punishing myself for letting our marriage get this far? I realized, the line between love and deception is thinner than I imagined. One wrong move, one wrong word, and the whole house of cards would collapse. Just as I was about to leave, he reached across the table, his eyes locking with mine, full of hope and trust, and said, "David."
I feel like I've never felt like this before. Like I've finally found someone who gets me. Don't leave me.
My heart froze. Don't leave him. Don't leave her. Don't leave me. I didn't know how to answer. And in that moment, I realized, the truth is coming. Soon, it won't be a game anymore. There are moments in life when you know you should stop, and moments when you don't. This was one of those moments.